you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, my name is Leslie and welcome to my kitchen down on the farm. My husband and I are poultry farmers. We have a commercial poultry operation and a cow-calf operation as well, and I am just tickled pink to have you here with us. So tomorrow night we are having pork chops, and we're having kind of a special pork chop. We're having the ribeye cut of the pork chop. So as you can see here, and we're going to make these Parmesan and mustard encrusted pork chops. But today's Sunday. This is tomorrow's supper. And so I want to go ahead and kind of get them marinating. I can either put them in the bag with the marinade, stick them back in the freezer, or just stick them in the refrigerator. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I want to be, if I'm sure I'm having supper tomorrow night, then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. If I'm not so sure, I may put them in the freezer. So, with that being said, we're going to get started on the marinade. I'm going to get everything together, meet you back right here. So let me go through what I have, the ingredients I have. I have some oil of choice. That can be your olive oil. That can be whatever oil you choose. I have some Dijon mustard right here. Have my pork chops, of course, some garlic powder. Where did my onion powder go? Onion powder. There it is. It was hiding. Onion powder, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. And we should be good to go. Now, tomorrow we'll add in the Parmesan and stuff, but today we're just getting the marinade going. So I'm going to get you guys tilted down here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I have about a half a cup of Dijon mustard here. Brent and I are going to the movies tonight to see the Sound of Freedom movie. So we're going to see that in a little bit. So I got to stay clean as much as I can. All right, so I'm going to go in with about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. I did about 3.5 there. All right, and I'm just going to make this easy on myself and do a teaspoon of everything else. So I'm going in with a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of onion powder. A scant teaspoon of black pepper. Teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And a teaspoon of garlic. And I just did a teaspoon of everything just to make it easy to remember. All right, and you just want to whisk that up together really good. Mustard is a really good thing to emulsify with oil and to get it mixed together beautifully. Oh, that looks gorgeous. I'm actually going to put a little extra oil in there. There we go. All right. Set that in the sink. Okay, so now I'm going to take my ribeye pork chops, my ribeye chops, And we're just going to place them in this Ziploc bag. This is a freezer storage bag, so if you choose to freeze it, it'll work just fine. And you don't have to lay them single file or anything. I'll probably have to overlap some. All right. I feel a sneeze coming on. Had to cut the camera off before I could sneeze. Oh my goodness, I feel another one. Okay, maybe they're done now. And I'm just going to put this marinade in this bag with these pork chops, ribeye pork chops. This is really easy to throw together, and you're going to see how easy it is to fix up tomorrow when we fix it up. Okay, let me get a napkin and wipe off any extra of that mustard there so I don't get it on me. I got a little nasally sound, and after that last sneeze. All right, so I'm going to squeeze out all the air I can possibly get. And then I'm just going to take my hands and move this mustard around, being sure not to pop it open. You'll have a super duper mess if you get it somehow popped open. All right. So we are going to just sit that in a bowl in case for any leakage. Should a hole come in your bag, you don't want this all in your refrigerator. But there we go. All right. I'm going to set this in a bowl, stick it in the refrigerator, and then we'll be ready to use it tomorrow when it's time for supper. I'm just going to slide all that marinade down to the bottom. Let it get on those pork chops really well. All right, guys, we will see you back tomorrow. For you, it'll be just a second. For me, it'll be a whole day, but I'll see you back in just a little bit.
Where we at?
We're at the movie theater.
At the movie theater.
Well, hello, everyone. It is time to start working on these delicious, wonderful, easy pork chops. But while I'm gathering the 3 more ingredients I need, well, 4 if you count the marinated pork chops out of the refrigerator. But anyway, while I'm gathering everything I need, why don't you run with me over to the farm? I went over there this morning and videoed some, so let's run over there while I grab everything here. Okay, everybody, forgive how I look, but it was a get up, have my coffee, and head over to the farm. But I'm here. We're going to check the feed bins and see how much feed is in there. Bryant's actually going to meet me because I think they may be fuller than what I can reach. So, I do feed inventory once a week. I usually do it on Monday or Tuesday. Last week, it was a little later. This week, today is Monday, so we're doing feed inventory. I'll go to the office and send it in, and then I'll put in my inventory the feed tickets that came in. So the feed tickets I've already gathered up there in my car. I'm waiting for Bryant to get here so he can tap the bins so I can, in case I can't reach it. Plus, I'm not really good at the sound thing. If it's completely empty and I hear the ding, where it sounds hollow, but if it's just, there's some places on here that sounds like it's got feed and it may not. I'm not as good at this as Bryant is. So I'll write it down. He'll tap the bins.
It's Monday morning. One of the things we do on Monday morning is we always check feed inventory. If you look on those clear boots down there, you can see the feed. The feed's running. You can actually see the feed going into the houses. It comes in out of these bins. They're just called feed bins. Each one of these bins holds about 30,000 pounds, which is 15 tons. And what I do is on Mondays we have to check and see. Well, roughly where the feed is, and the feed's about right there. So that tells me that's about 6,000 pounds in that bin.
That's what I got too.
And then
Now this is the one I can't reach.
Right here, there's about 23,000 pounds in that bin.
Okay. We have checked the bins in all 6 houses. So each house has 2 feed bins we have to check, and we have 6 houses. So we've checked all 6 houses. I'm going to go in here and put the feed inventory in my book. I'm going to email it to the feed mill, and I've picked up our feed tickets from the last week, and I'm going to put these in my inventory. I have a clipboard that I keep up with the inventory on, because the way you finish is dependent on how much you want to grow a good bird with the least amount. I mean, you don't want to overfeed, but you want to feed enough that you grow a good bird. So it's like this balancing act. And so you have to keep up with your feed. So I'm going to go put this in and then email the feed inventory in, and then we're going to head back home and wait for the hay baler. So y'all, I know what my next job is going to be over here, and that is to clean the office. The office needs cleaning. Cleaning very badly. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to do my paperwork, and like I said, we'll go home and we'll wait for, I'll do some laundry, and we're going to wait for the hay baler to arrive, because I want you guys to see how pretty and shiny it is, because it won't stay that way long. Because I have a feeling he's going to be using it this afternoon. Okay, I'm going to get this done. I'll see you in a minute. If I cut the phone off. You might notice a loud noise in the background. We test our generators here to make sure if anything were to happen, they would kick on. And so they are in test mode now, and that's that loud noise you hear is our generators running their test system. Y'all, today's been a bad hair day. It's just been one of them days. So I look like a boy. But anyway, it's okay. All right, I've got my pork chops here. I've got a dish with Parmesan cheese. I have a cookie sheet with a little rack on it. And then I have an extra cookie sheet in case it's needed. I'm going to grab some gloves just because the marinade on this is kind of messy. And I have salt. I have pepper and salt. My oven is preheated to 400. Bryant just sent me a message that he needs supper ready quick because he is going to be headed to, he must have a hospital call. So, I'm reaching in here and getting one of these delectable pork chops. I'm just smearing. I need to keep one hand dry. And I'm going to lay it over here on the cookie sheet. See if I can get it where you can see. And I'm just going to pepper and salt it. There we go. All right. Let's do this job again. Oh, I keep putting both hands in. And you want to get the Parmesan everywhere on it. I'll salt and pepper it once I get them all done. How's that? That makes better sense, I think. That one kind of folded up on itself, didn't it? All right. Now, you could use grated Parmesan. The shredded, the fresh shredded. I just happen to have the green can. I know it's not the best, but it's what I can keep on hand without going, you know, it's just easier for us to have that. All right, guys, I'm going to keep doing this, fixing these pork chops. Then we'll salt and pepper them. We'll get them in a 400-degree oven for a little while. I'm going to turn the green beans on, heat those back up, and we'll be ready to eat in no time. And then you can go with me and Caroline to Hobby Lobby and to pick up my Walmart grocery order. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish doing this. I'll bring you back in just a minute. Y'all, that right there is a horsefly. Good gracious. He would love nothing more than to get a good old bite out of one of us. I'm super glad he's on the outside of that window. Okay, everybody, here's our plates. We're going to give them a try for you in just a minute. Okay, well, he's here, all dirty. I'm here with my terrible hair today. So, but we're going to try these delicious pork chops. I think somebody's already taken a bite. Well, what'd you think?
Delicious.
Is it really good?
You can taste the mustard. It's not overpowering. So, it's really good. What's it braided in?
Parmesan cheese.
And baked?
And baked in the oven.
Right.
Now, I did not show you guys. We did the green beans the other day. And I did not share with you, but I just made some coconut shrimp. That is good.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good twang to it.
Mm-hmm. And that Parmesan, salty Parmesan.
Yeah, it's really good. Now the coconut is the shrimp. These are the large Argentina red shrimp, right? And rolled in non-sweetened coconut.
Right.
And what else?
Well, that's why I didn't share it. I don't know how readily available. Hang on. I mixed a pina colada protein shake mix in with the coconut. So I don't know if you can find a protein shake somewhere, powder that is pina colada flavored. That's what I use. So I'm sure Walmart may have them, or you can find them on Amazon. And then just mix the unsweetened coconut with it. And then I should have used an egg wash, but I didn't have, or an egg to dredge it in, but I didn't have an egg. We're out. So I used heavy cream. I haven't tried those yet. Are they good?
You might could do it without the protein.
You might, but it needs a little sweetness, I think.
I could eat it.
I don't know. That's good.
The shrimp is good by itself.
Yeah, we might eat. We can try that one day.
And the pork chops are to die for.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not.
And I just need a little extra salt
and
on my green beans.
And she's not wearing a microphone, so you can't hear her chew.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to get off here and eat. And we will see you guys back in just a little bit, because I'm not signing off yet.
Hope you guys enjoy this recipe.
They got to see me do my feed inventory. Or you do the feed inventory at the farm this morning.
What else did they get to see? Did y'all see?
That's all right now, but they're going to get to go to Hobby Lobby with me.
Did they get to see what arrived today?
That was yesterday's
That was
video.
yesterday's video.
Yep.
Oh,
His new toy. He ain't got to use it yet.
not yet.
All right, we will see you in a little bit, so don't go anywhere. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to end the video here. I didn't do a whole lot. Hang on, I will show you what I got at Hobby Lobby. Let me go grab it. So after supper, Bryant and I, after we ate supper, Caroline and I headed to Hobby Lobby. She needed to get some things. Judah and Levi, if you're new here, Judah and Levi are my two grandsons. Judah is 5. Levi will soon be 3 this weekend. So, or in a few days, his parties this coming weekend. Anyway, they have gone to spend a whole week with their other grandparents. So I'm having withdrawals this week. But anyway, Caroline has bought them. They want to kind of be in the same room together. So Jamie and Caroline went out and purchased some bunk beds. And so while they are gone, Caroline and Jamie are fixing up their room, and it's going to be a big surprise. So Caroline wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and look for, they love the superhero Marvel characters. You know, the Hulk, Spider-Man, Iron Man, all those characters that I don't know a whole lot about. But I grew up with Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman. So anyway, and you remember Wonder Woman, the Linda Carter, she had spin around. I used to spin around and just kept hoping I would turn into Wonder Woman, and I never did. But anyway, she is decorating their room in the Marvel characters. So she wanted to go by Hobby Lobby and buy a few things to go in their room. I had a gift card left for Mother's Day, and Hobby Lobby has what is right now, this can always change, but right now is my favorite candle. So what I got is super boring, but I got not one. It's maple and cream latte, not two. But 3 of my favorite scented candles. To me, this makes my house, you know when you go in those little shops, like they sell primitive decorations and it always smells so good. To me, this is what this smells like. And so I had a gift card and then I paid the difference. But, so yeah, I got me 3 candles at Hobby Lobby. I mean, I told you it wasn't super exciting. But anyway, and then we went into Marshall's to look for the skinny syrups. I kind of wanted to look for those some to sweeten my, I wanted to see what ingredients they had in them. And then get some to sweeten my coffees and so forth. But they didn't have any of the skinny syrup brand. And I think that's the one I've heard the most compliments on, or the good reviews on. So I didn't get any. But supper was delicious. I'm going to actually end this video here, and we'll just pick up on the next video where I'm leaving off. So this is kind of a to be continued. But I'm actually fixing to head to Asheboro. I've got to go make tea for our church fellowship meal, which is tomorrow night. I'm going to go ahead and make the tea and get it in the refrigerator. And I've got to meet the young ladies who are actually cooking, because I have enlisted help. In fact, what I do now is I just kind of coordinate it. I go around and ask people if they would like to cook the fellowship meal. And so it has really taken a load off. And so they are cooking a delicious meal. So I got to get them a key so they can get into the fellowship hall whenever they need to. I got to check supplies, make sure we have enough supplies, and make the tea. And then I'm going to meet up with a friend / viewer. So, and then I'm going to head home. And I don't know what I'll do. But I have plenty. I have plenty to do. Y'all, my salsa, I haven't tasted it yet. Somebody said you didn't do a taste test. No, I was canning it. So, there will be a taste test soon, because I want to do taco salads one day. I bought some of those Quest chips. I know they're not the best thing in the world for you, but I bought some, and I want to use my salsa on my taco salad. So Bryant, I don't know when he's going to get to use his new hay baler, but he's super excited about it and is totally in love with it. So we'll see. Whenever he gets to use it for the first time, I'm sure I will be out there filming. He will want that filmed. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.